It's as strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Yeah, I like you, that's for sure.
Hi guys, welcome back to Exmo Lex. So today we're going to do something a little bit different, as you can probably tell by the setup. If you follow me on other social media like Facebook or Twitter, you may have seen when I posted about this recipe that is on the church's website. If you don't follow me on other social media, you should, because you're missing out on great stuff like this. Links are in the description. So, I saw somebody post about this recipe. I can't remember who it was, but yes, this recipe is actually on the church's website. It was originally published in their magazine, The Friend. And now that magazine is actually directed towards the youth of the church, which makes this a little bit funnier. Now this is called a Candlestick Salad. It is not a recipe that the church created. I know that there's gonna be people in the comments complaining about how, well, the church didn't make this up. It's not what you think it is, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this recipe has been around for a long time. You can find it in many different places. I just think it's very funny for pretty obvious reasons, right? If you Google Candlestick Salad, these are the photos that come up. How many of you looking at these would think, that looks like a candle? Now, to make it a little bit more fun, I'm going to have my husband Brendan join me, and I'm not gonna tell him what the recipe is. I'm not gonna tell him what it looks like. I'm just gonna have him start making it with me and, see what kind of commentary he has about it. Because I know what I would be thinking if I saw this picture and didn't know what I was looking at. One of my very favorite parts about this recipe is instruction number 3. Pour yogurt over the banana and let it drizzle down the sides to resemble melted wax. Is that really what it resembles? I don't know. So before I bring Brendan down here, we're gonna do this probably a little bit different than the recipe. First of all, the recipe calls for alfalfa sprouts. I wouldn't know where in the world I could buy that. So we're just gonna use lettuce. If you look for this recipe online, you'll find several different variations of it. Some of them say to do the banana bigger. Some of them, like this one, say make the banana 3 inches tall. Some of them call for different types of yogurt. Some of them call for lettuce or cabbage. Some of them call for alfalfa sprouts, like the church's website. So we're just gonna do lettuce, so that's a little bit different. Also, the recipe calls for strawberry yogurt. I didn't want to go shopping specifically for a type of yogurt when we already have yogurt in the fridge. So this is actually a mixed berry yogurt, but we're going to use this, same basic thing. I'm going to bring Brendan down here. We're going to start making this recipe and we're going to see what he thinks of it. Now keep in mind, I asked him to make sure he didn't see this post when I posted about the recipe. He has not seen it. He doesn't know what this is. He has no idea. He's going into it completely blind. He's very confused. I've explained to him what we're doing and he's like, we're making a recipe. I can't cook, what? So we'll see what happens. So, like I said, Brendan doesn't know what we're making. What did I tell you about this? It's a recipe.
That's it.
You know that. Did I tell you it's a recipe from the church's website?
Yes.
Okay, recipe from the church's website, originally published in the Friend magazine.
Oh no.
What?
I just have a feeling it's something questionable or bad.
I'm not gonna tell Brendan what the recipe is called, what it's supposed to be. We're just gonna start making it. I'm gonna make mine, he's gonna make his. I'm just gonna read him the recipe. He hasn't seen a picture of it or anything, and he's just gonna start making it. And we're gonna see what we come up with and what he thinks of it.
Okay.
Okay? So let's get started. First step, spread a 1/4 cup alfalfa sprouts on 4 individual plates. We're just gonna do 2 plates because we're not wasteful. Okay, so let's grab a handful of lettuce, AKA our alfalfa sprouts, and we're just gonna spread it onto our plates.
Where's your 1/4 cup?
We don't need to measure. We're heathens. The next step is to place pineapple rings on top of the sprouts. So let's do 2 each. Step 2, peel and slice a 3-inch piece of banana. Stand the banana upright in the pineapple ring. Okay, so here's our bananas.
3 inches seems a little small.
Well, that's the thing. I've seen this recipe in other places, and some of them do it taller, some of them do it shorter, so it's kind of up to you. You could do like a tall one and a small one, since we have pretty large bananas.
Upright is the odd part. Why? Why upright?
I think that I'm just gonna do mine even.
Actual shape.
What do you think?
No, we're gonna do a real long boy.
Okay.
It'll be tiny, tiny.
So I feel like my banana was pretty average size. My banana's average. This one's kind of straight.
They're never like that. How am I not supposed to say this shit? Stuff. God. This is questionable.
Show them.
This was in the
bananas.
Friend magazine. What?
We're not done yet. Okay.
I
Next,
fear it's gonna get worse.
we're not done yet. We're only on step 2. Cut a notch across the top of the banana.
Are you? These are towers. That's.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
You need a little notch that can hold something. Okay. Okay, are you ready for the next?
The fact that you're laughing. Oh my god.
Do you know what they
This
are?
is not real.
I promise it is. Okay.
And somebody did it as a joke, and they have a good sense of humor.
Okay, the next one. Do you know what they are yet? Can you tell what they are?
They look like.
No.
This is supposed to be a
It's
temple.
on the church's website.
Temple. Whatever.
Temple what?
Spires.
No. Okay. Next part. And I'm going to read this directly as it appears.
Oh my god.
Pour yogurt.
Shouldn't there be balls first?
Listen. Pour yogurt over the banana and let it drizzle down the sides.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Oops. I missed.
You want it to drizzle down the sides a little bit. Oh, you got some berry on there. Kate, are you seeing what it's resembling yet?
Penises. How is this
You
not?
have to say something other than that.
What else would it resemble? It resembles nothing
It's
else.
something else.
Absolutely nothing else.
Now we're gonna slice the strawberries about 1/4 inch thick. And then we're gonna stand the strawberry slice in the notch of the banana. Okay, so let me show you kind of what I'm talking about here.
Okay, so that's the helmet.
Those are what mine look like right now.
Pretty realistic, I gotta say.
And you're gonna find your notch. You don't want
Like
it to be
this.
too wide. That's pretty big for what you're trying to resemble, but that's fine.
This is a joke.
It's not a joke.
This is a total joke. Whatever.
What are you seeing now?
Penises.
Now the last couple of steps are a little bit weird.
Very curved.
This is a perfect banana. Okay,
Very far to the left.
cut
Or
4
right.
1/2 inch thick slices from the remaining bananas. Okay.
1/2 inch?
4. But I think it's probably gonna be 8 because we made 2 bananas each. Cut a notch in the banana slices.
What?
Stand them on the edge of the pineapple ring.
A notch like what?
I don't know. That's why I said this part is a little confusing, but that's, oops, that's a big notch.
Doesn't go on the pineapple ring, goes on the outside.
Okay, hang on, let me read it again. It says, stand them on the edge. Okay, so I guess it could be like on here,
Stand.
like that, I guess.
I know what it means, like stand.
Oh, you try that. I feel like that makes sense. That's probably what it's supposed to look like.
Sure, whatever. Why 4 though?
I don't know. Maybe it expected you to make more of them. I think that's what it's supposed to look like. So this is the completed recipe. Okay, these are mine.
That one's gonna fall over.
What do you guys think? Oh yeah, that looks really good.
I particularly chose ones that looked like the tip of,
Yeah, of course you did.
looks like a helmet.
That's it. That is our completed recipe. What do you think it is? Can you just pick something?
Bananas.
It's an object that it's supposed to resemble.
A dildo.
This is Candlestick Salad.
Oh my god. Candlestick.
The strawberry is supposed to be like a flame, and the yogurt is supposed to be melted wax. and then the little banana on the side, that's supposed to be like the handle.
Yeah, either the person who made this got a real dirty mind and they thought it was hilarious that it passed through all the checks and balances and made it into the friend, or they're just really, really, really freaking naive.
Either is a possibility. You have to eat it. That's gonna be the climax of this video.
So bad.
So thank you for joining us. What did you think about this? This recipe? Let's be honest.
How in the world did they get that into Friend magazine?
This one or this one are probably the most close to the recipe on the church's website that did call for 3-inch banana.
That's really small.
It's quite small.
If I had a banana that small, I'd probably drive a really, really big lifted truck.
Maybe the reason they said a 3-inch is to make it like less resemble a phallus. But when you do that, it also looks less like a candlestick. Because why would a candlestick be 3 inches tall? I think these taller ones look better if you're going for presentation. Like the video if you enjoyed. Make this recipe at home, see what you think of it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a special thank you to my patrons for supporting the channel. We really appreciate it. Special thank you to Craig Call, Doug Davis, Mormonland, The Guiltiest Place on Earth, Jason Wilkins, Noble Monster Comics, Tans, and the Exmo Candle Company for supporting at the Demon tier on my Patreon.
I have a horrible gag reflex.
It's a banana. If you guys would like to support the channel, you can find links to do so in the description below, as well as links to all my other social media, so you don't miss out when I post funny stuff like this. We're gonna have to let you know how it tastes. You can't make a recipe without telling the people how it tastes.
All right, I'm done. Tastes like pineapple.
You didn't eat any pineapple.
That's not the joke.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Never revealing no secrets you're keeping. These promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. Yeah, I like you, that's for sure.